Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
Yo, we been waiting, dog.
No, shut the fuck up.
Yo, we been waiting, man. Damn, Darren, what time I got here?
Nigga, you know you just got
Yo,
here because
Darren.
you was still eating your food.
Yo, Darren, I got here
It was like 7
at 7:45, right? Roughly?
Yeah.
Damn, dogs. Somebody's talking about 7:30 and they got here at 8.
I said 7 to 7:30. At
And
what
you,
time?
so
what
that's
time?
even later.
And then I said,
That's an hour.
I said, Bim, what you doing?
I see I'm on my way,
you didn't
beloved.
Answer. No, he didn't answer. Then 5 to 7 minutes later, you gonna call me.
You called
No,
me.
I called you.
See,
Yeah, you
Darren,
didn't
look.
answer.
She's already fumbling.
Because you didn't even answer.
Fumbling, Darren.
That's right.
Hur, hur, hur.
Send the text. He didn't answer. So I called his little dumb
Because I was on the road.
No, you weren't.
No texting and driving.
No, he said, I'm getting dressed now. Leaving in 5.
Nah, fam.
Whole fucking lie. Nobody gets dressed now and leaves in 5. That
No,
doesn't-
when you called me,
you were naked because you were in bed.
that's not true.
Stupid.
What are you talking about?
Stupid.
And even if I was, I still got here before you.
Because I ain't rushing for you.
No, because you are a
motherfucker.
disgrace. You know what that means?
Shut up your mouth when I'm talking to you.
Disgrace. Darren, I was
ain't
prompt.
rushing.
I was ready.
You
The
were not
camera
prompt, nigga.
was set up.
You
I
were
enjoyed
not
my
prompt.
meal. Darren and I shared a hearty laugh.
I watched you eat.
And you're here eating spaghetti.
spaghetti.
Where's the professionalism?
I'll show you professional.
Non-existence. Disgrace. Top to bottom.
Not top to bottom.
Episode 118. And scene.
Pardon me.
Oh, man.
Hi, Bim.
Hi, Jen.
Welcome to
I hope that
another-
meal is delicious. Who's that?
That's Kai.
Oh, okay.
Welcome. That's a nothing, Kai. Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This. In the basement, or wherever we set the scene, we have Darren.
Jackie Moon.
Hey, love me sex.
Hey, guys.
So, yo.
Nigga? That's not how we're greeting today.
Oh,
Try
my
again.
God.
I got energy for these niggas.
When was your birthday, Darren? Last week, right?
It was Saturday.
What'd you do?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
because
you
he had a
flew.
thing before that.
You
Okay.
flew,
Yeah, we flew on
Wednesday.
Thursday.
Okay. And then anything over the weekend?
Yo, nobody look at me while I'm eating. Just look at them.
Word. Eyes.
This-
Here.
this-
Hey,
this-
over here.
Don't look at her.
Hey.
Here, stop it. What did I do on Saturday? Oh, okay. So, Saturday I went fishing with my cousin.
Nice.
Shit, again.
I caught one.
This is a thing.
Yeah, it's pretty like relaxing, if you will. And it's weird to say relaxing because I never thought that I would be into something like that. But yeah, it was very nice.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Where'd you go to
Yeah.
fish this time? around?
See what I did
Went
there?
back to Rocky Point, but we went to a different spot.
Okay.
And my cousin's an avid fisherman, so he was showing me the ins and outs, the ups and downs,
Techniques.
the techniques. Yep, I didn't sweat them. And
That's
I caught
good.
one.
I see what you did. Hey.
I'm trying. I caught one, unbeknownst to me. Was sitting there just do.
So,
And I felt so he told me, okay, you're going to feel like a quick tug. And then you got this, but you got it. And so, but I'm always like.
You gotta relax.
Yeah. Hey, Jen. No, that's fine. And so I felt it. I felt it in my hand. It was like, right? So I'm like, huh. But then it stopped. So I was like, whatever. So I was sitting there, we're just talking, chit-chatting, having a good time. And I was like, all right, let me reel in so I can cast back out. And I reel in, and the fish is like, hey, it's about time you pulled me in.
oh, so you got caught in the hook and was just like,
It was like, right.
hello?
Hello. Hello.
He can't go no easy.
Hello.
Only Darren would make a fish wait.
I definitely did make him make like a good
Yo, this
6
nigga
minutes.
just finished killing me. What is going on? It's so nice. You give me an extra 5 minutes. I don't get it.
I had to say bye to my kids.
So
Had to
let's
wrap shit up.
let's equate this to human life for a second before you continue. Jen, you're walking down the street with your lads and lasses, and you're walking, and then somebody
my
just
food to stroll.
snatches you out of the sky, pow, and your friends run because they don't want to get snatched. And then you're just there. Somebody just has their hand on the top of your head,
Over your head.
and you're in the middle of the street just there.
Trying to walk to the left, and he's like, no.
Nothing. Nothing. And you're just there.
And he's like,
That's rude, bro.
yeah, I didn't know, even know how to fish. So yeah, reel him in. I'm like, oh shit, it's a fish. Oh shit. And I recorded, oh shit, it's a fish.
That fish was so dead.
Yo. But it was
No
cool. And then so he taught me how to gut it.
So that's okay. So
Yeah.
the other thing with fishing sounds dope, good bonding, chill, relaxing experience. If I do catch something, I don't want to hold it in the mouth and all of that while it's alive. And
You have to.
ah.
Yeah, you have to.
So you did that
Yeah.
first time handling a.
Yeah, it was nasty. But yeah, I did it because I figured, let me learn it now. I got somebody next to me to teach me. Versus when I'm by myself and it's just me and the fish. Like,
What up?
so yeah, gut it, scaled it, took it home. It's in my freezer.
How big was it?
It's in your freezer.
Yeah, because we're gonna cook it, but I didn't want to cook it that day. About 10 inches long. I don't know.
Handle that like a G. Huh?
I did. Had to put my hand around.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
What was the girth of the fish? Fish.
Do they measure fish in girth? What else do they measure in girth besides dick? Is the real question.
I don't know. Will used girth at the end of that table talk, and I was like,
What?
How did he?
Yeah,
I didn't get to watch it. I don't even want to talk about it.
I thought you did.
Not yet.
No, I didn't get to watch it.
What? Jen knows.
Listen, I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
But didn't and she?
He sent us the link.
She started it, and then I was like, I need to know the whole story.
Kind of like when Darren didn't watch Insecure.
But I think you know enough. They didn't really say shit, but they
did.
But there was a lot of underlying things.
Yeah, fished. And then we had some foods. We had Chinaman food, which was delicious.
I can't wait to get there again.
Oh my God. It made me. So my wife knows my fatness and how I miss buffets. She just got a ton of shit and laid it on the table for me.
See,
Man, she's a good one, man.
Yeah.
see, love.
His voice softened.
Yeah. That is love. LUF. Love.
Imagine,
Nigga, that is, you can keep that.
it's true. Imagine walking in your own house and just a buffet lined up,
Oh, Chinese food.
and ain't but 5 of y'all.
That's life.
Shit.
I was excited. So yeah, and we just hung out for the day. It was nice.
Dope.
It was good, brother.
Dope.
Yeah, that was a good birthday weekend.
Happy birthday to you again,
Happy
man.
birthday.
And happy birthday to all the damn cancers. I forget how many of y'all there
There's
are,
a
man.
lot of us emotional wrecks out there.
Happy birthday, Wa and Crystal. Their birthday was a couple days ago. Happy birthday, Sue. We actually, I took her for her birthday. Went to the gun range on Friday.
nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I hadn't been in a couple of years. Oh my God, I still got it.
yeah,
Fucking
still got it. The adrenaline.
Relax.
sharpshooter. You want to see it? You want to see my cluster?
No, I don't want to see your
cluster?
anything.
When you get a lot of shots, I learned that
I
because she was
bet.
in the military. So when you hit like a bunch in the, you gotta relax. Still.
Jen.
But you know, I got busy,
Don't look
man.
at me eating spaghetti.
Got busy. Yeah, I'm gonna go a lot more often, man. I like that
Good,
shit.
good. What you guys, besides you and your goodness, what did you do this
Goodness.
weekend, Jen?
I feel like I did something. Oh, we went to Oakland Beach and people watched. The most amazing
That is
thing.
fun.
There was a TV situation that you guys
Yeah.
recorded. Yeah,
Yeah.
That sounds like fun, especially over here.
Yes.
That sounds like fun.
Yes. I didn't know, Darren. You should have told me.
You know what? Because I never went with the purpose to people watch. I've always just kind of been there.
We had zero purpose. Zero purpose. We
man.
didn't. We
There was
didn't.
no purpose.
Because at first I said I want Doughboys, and then when we got closer, I'm like, it's too hot being somebody's Doughboys. It's all sugary. I'm like, I don't even want this Doughboy no more.
It was a long ass
But
line
then,
too.
yeah, and it was a long ass line. But then there was all these people, and then like I was driving through the parking lot, and I was like, yo, it's so interesting. And we were just talking, and it was like I just parked the car and we got out.
And just people watch.
Yo, nigga. So what Ben was talking about, right?
what I said.
The guy with the TV.
Oh yeah, okay.
So just standing there, we're like on the far side. It's not even like with the side that was air quotes popping. Yes.
Yeah.
So we're just there, and then we just hear Funky Town playing very loudly, and we're like, "Who the fuck is playing Funky Town?" Now, if you can't think of Funky Town, it's like, "Will you take me to Funky Town?" That song. And we're like, "Who the fuck is playing this?" So you've got like the pickup trucks
Yep.
with the Warwickers.
Yep.
Then
What did you just say?
Warwickers.
What is that?
People from Warwick.
No. That's a term?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say.
She made that up.
But there, you were right.
Yeah, because I heard it.
Because I thought, since you live here, that I was like, no, I got it on my shirt. Like, that's on my license.
Warrackians or something like that.
Not
Warrack.
Warrackians.
No, the little boys that started the shit at the mall.
Yeah.
Warrack.
Yeah, I know what he meant. Listen, I'm hip.
Warrackians. You are hip.
So anyway,
Proceed.
so we're just trying to figure out. There's like mad like Central Americans and this shit was wild, right? Like, who the fuck is playing Funky Town? But it's really loud. Excuse me, sorry, spaghetti. It's really loud and it feels really close. all the cars are kind of just there. Then we see this Audi wagon pull up. And we're like, it can't be the Audi. The Funky Town cannot be the Audi. It was like this Vato looking dude in there. And
There's mad racist stuff going on right now.
She's not even denying it. She's not a one denial.
Was one button at the top?
It wasn't racist. It was descriptive. So listen.
Wait.
Because you knew exactly what he looked like.
Was he wearing like a wife beater?
I forgot what he had on, but just it was Vato-ish. Just use your imagination, however you see fit.
Hold on. Ben, what do you envision for your imagination?
No!
I'm not doing this.
All right.
I play that game.
I'm not doing this.
So anywho, so then he pulls out of one spot and then pulls into the corner. Now the whole time we were there, before he got there was this kind of like oldish looking pickup truck, American flag in the back. So he pulled up next to it, and then the dude with the pickup ended up leaving after like 3 minutes. We're like, oh shit, he punked the pickup.
Yep.
Pickup leaves. My man's parked. Funky Town still blasting. We're like, what the fuck is going on? Then he comes out the car and he puts up like a tripod stand of some sort. And we're like, yo, the fuck is he doing? He pulls out a little speaker and puts it on the tripod. We're like, oh shit, he's about to have a concert. It's going down. Turns out he had the speaker and he had a subwoofer on another stand next to the car that we couldn't see till we came back around.
Bad or why?
Bad or why? We don't know.
He didn't do karaoke or nothing or some shit?
So then he sets up the speakers. We're just watching. Then he sits on a rock.
Just to stunt.
To whom?
But the car has
Speakers.
Funky Town.
Funky Town.
You just let that run, bro. Just go sit on your rock.
Unless he was playing out of the regular speakers while he was driving. Because it was loud.
And to hook up speakers, you would need a generator.
I was going to say, you need some kind of second power source. Yeah.
He did mad shit, yo.
Just to sit on a rock.
By himself?
By himself. Then I felt bad because, it was like, what if he just got his heart broken and he's just waiting for... So then we're like, is he playing the music off his phone? And then the phone rang, so the concert stopped for a little bit, but then he threw it back on.
Yo, wait.
Hey, next time you go, can you just let me know?
Of course.
I'll swing by and tag along.
Oh, of course, because the commentary was fantastical.
See how I wasn't invited just now?
First of all, Darren invited himself, and I agreed.
I really did.
No, you're right.
So you could just invite yourself too.
He ain't even your Bim.
You got to invite yourself
You want me to
too.
pick you up and then we'll go?
Carry me on your back.
People watching.
Take it to
Shit.
Funky Town.
Please, sir, take me.
Do you know the way?
Do you have GPS? It's Funky Town.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse him. Excuse me. I'm trying to find where you go to what's it called, Maria? Funky Town. Mai is funky. All right, anyways.
Oh, dear.
That sounds like fun. That sounds like a blast
So
of a time.
we were supposed to fly kites. We didn't buy the kites yet. So
Y'all, where you getting it from?
Walmart.
I don't know the kite factory. Of course.
No, I was wondering if you had your eye on one.
He wants
No,
to get,
like
he wants
you
to
got
get
some
down.
kites.
I was going to look on the Amazon to see, like, one of them big joints.
I was gonna say,
Darren,
I would have
grab my back, Darren. Grab my back. Grab my back.
I would have
Let
been
it go.
very upset.
Oh, you feel that
Like,
gust?
wait.
Hold on. Grab my back, Darren. Hold me.
Come on, wrap. Can you just wrap it around? Like,
Wrap it around, Darren.
he's gonna have like a little hook on his belt. Click. Now it's secure. I would be so upset if he was like, this, hook it to my belt. There's a little click right here. I would have a good conversation with Gina. Like, maybe this is happening for a reason. Maybe.
What?
I'm on Amazon. Kite. Hold on. I'm getting one of them bitches.
Please take me to Funky Town. I'm not here for this.
Oh, my God.
So hopefully we get to fly him this weekend.
That's fire. Nah, I might do that for real. I'm making one. We should all go fly kites.
Let's go fly fucking kites, yo.
Yeah.
Let's get highest kite.
That too. Because with the shitty ones we bought from Benny's, right? Because our parents don't know what a kite is. I don't think we ever hooked it up right. So the string was always on the end. And then we were running and it was just drag with us. I didn't know how to do it. I don't know. The sticks was on, but they never were like sturdy. Our parents didn't help us. We just had to try to figure it out ourselves.
Me and my brothers figured it out.
I
Oh,
wish
man.
we could talk to our parents then and just like, can I just get your opinion on what this is? Like, just tell me what you think of this here. It's a kite. It's called a kite. What do you think of it?
Me and my brothers are good at flying kites.
So you run around?
You have to wait for wind. And
You don't really have to wait for wind if you run fast enough.
Nah, I never did it right. I think we tried to make one out of newspaper because we also saw that in the cartoon. Guys, just in case you didn't know, it doesn't work. That shit does not work.
we were so live.
That shit tore so fast.
Right.
Whatever. Kids don't watch cartoons. I don't care. Oh, Lord. Look at this.
What?
Yo, I looked at my phone the other day. Saw this on my calendar. I just got sad, yo.
Oh no.
I'm scared. And it says, "Oh."
This would have been the bachelor party weekend, yo.
Oh my God, hangover.
This would have been.
Hangover.
Niger.
I would pray for a hangover with these guys.
That's the least of it.
Right. If I could wake up and go, my head hurts. That's it. It was a good night.
No, hangover the movie.
Again,
All of it. All of the above.
Oh, shit, that's funny.
Oh, dear.
Things happen for a reason, my friend. It'll be better.
No, for sure. For sure. But, just
Corona
a reminder
Yeah.
of Sir COVID.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Unfortunately.
Sir COVID at the hospital at the end.
That's good.
Thank you.
I like that. I have nothing on my list.
So I have two things.
Oh,
obviously,
good.
two big things. Obviously, one of them is the entanglement that
This guy
Jada
likes some
Pinkett-
big.
I do.
Big entanglement.
So we got that to talk about, and I also last week we didn't get to talk about it on that Terry Crews nonsense.
Fuck him.
Behind on that.
Me too, and I'm glad you say fuck him because I need somebody to explain it to me. Yeah, you.
Darren again. Last week you had on your list.
Again, this was like something that I was like, I don't want to read the wrong thing. So in this case, I was like, I don't want to read the wrong thing and mistake it the wrong way.
Huh, okay.
Because at first I was like, I'm not sure. Like, I like Terry Crews, so I'm like, what could he say that could possibly make everybody say fuck Terry Crews?
Oh, did you miss all this other shit? The other 8 times he talks?
Yeah. I know the whole like the Me Too thing he was almost a part of, or kind of a part of.
Yeah, that wasn't one of his issues.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, clearly I know zero about it.
So Terry Crews, and I'm just going off of memory here, so fuck
Yes.
it. This sullying of his reputation in the black public eye.
Sullying.
Come on.
Okay.
Started when Gabrielle Union was talking about issues she had while working on The Voice,
America's
Got Talent. Yes. Discrimination and all of that, her experience. So this guy Terry Crews, because people getting behind Gabrielle Union, like we got to protect the black women. There's something wrong there. We got to address it. Whoever's accountable. Blah blah blah. This guy Terry Crews didn't even comment on her, we're sorry, we're behind you, nothing like that. He just makes statement around, my time there's been fine. I've been treated great there. I don't think there's any discrimination going on there.
Got it.
Okay, strike one. Other shit happened, but the most recent one was him speaking about everything that's going on. And I may confuse the last two, but this is the one I remember. He said he didn't want Black Lives Matter
Oh boy.
to turn into black supremacy. He didn't want it to get to a place where, we're going around talking about black people are better than everyone else because we're all equal. You motherfuckers.
Wow. Okay.
So he's doing All Lives Matter.
Worse than All Lives Matter kind of thing. Yeah. I haven't heard a single white say that Black Lives Matter is equivalent to black supremacy or could get to black supremacy.
But to me, it's implied.
It's implied because they don't want the strength to
Exactly.
for us,
Overshadow, yeah.
or for status quo to change.
Right.
So what's Terry Crews' excuse?
That's what I'm saying. He really
Yeah.
All Lives Matter. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nasty. And to even think that we're in a position currently to even get to a black supremacy in this country,
There's a lot of notches.
right?
You're skipping a lot of notches,
It's
brother.
mad.
Yeah.
So it's just super tone deaf, and he just doubles down, and he's just always wrong and tweeting the dumbest shit, and everybody's just like, if you just shut the fuck up, nobody will bother you. But he just keeps talking. It's weird. He's like Buff Kanye. He just keeps saying shit and not making sense. Yeah. So that's your boy.
Thank you.
But even when he said a few years ago that he had been kind of sexually assaulted.
Got his cock grabbed.
Say it again?
Got his cock grabbed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully you read through that accent. a man in the industry,
Grab his
grabbed
car.
Terry Cruz's mangina.
In front of his... I love mangina.
You love mangina?
Terry has a mangina. Terry has a mangina. Terry has a mangina. In front of his wife, Darren. This man came and grabbed his mangina in front of his wife.
And then he just let it go. He didn't tell nobody. And then he brought it up years
He
later.
cried in the car.
Remember at night, Darren, you asked the question.
I did.
With no research. Again. So you get our rendition.
That's what I was saying
And this
earlier.
is, I will never do a bit of research again if this is what it leads to.
Yo, you got a microwave down here?
No. Where did that come from?
Oh, I make popcorn.
Yo, what is going on?
So, with such seriousness in her heart.
Because I just remembered I
She's
had
so
it with me.
sincere.
Because I just remembered. I was just
This-
sitting here and all of a sudden I went, I don't know what you said,
Oh
but it made me go, oh shit, you got popcorn with you.
There's no way that I can go upstairs and make you a batch of popcorn without having
Carter's taking it.
Yeah. Without having to give Carter and Kai some.
Well,
If you're okay with that.
Of course.
Okay.
Are we gonna pause the podcast for popcorn?
No, we're not gonna pause because he's really the popcorn lover. I really brought
No,
it
no,
inside
I'm
for
on.
you.
I'm on my cleanse.
Popcorn's part of the cleanse.
I can't have that.
Popcorn ain't got nothing to it. It's
Butter
ear.
and salt.
It's ear.
Not in that bag.
You don't eat no butter, no salt.
Salt, yeah. In moderation. I've been killing it though.
Moderate.
After the
It's-
first
it's
week,
kettle.
12 pounds down.
Wow.
You skinny
How long
bitch.
you doing it for?
30 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You got that
Have you seen a
tummy
change in
tea tuck.
your like mentality?
My who? Mentality?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, still me.
Wait, what?
Have you seen a change in your mentality?
Oh.
But because some folks would,
Yeah.
because it was after I tore my shit, I put on weight, so it's not like I'm at a new weight that I haven't been on in a long time.
No. I mean, like, you know, like when we gave up carbs, they were pretty much showing us you're going to be a bag of shit for at least 2 days.
Oh no, yeah, I still have carbs like good carbs. So I'll do brown rice. What do you call it? Sweet potato.
Eggplant.
That was a setup. And
Almost.
She threw it up, and you were like, ah.
Just watch it hit the ground.
She always got me. That jackass.
Yeah, shit like that. So I mean, it's not too different. I did something like this on my own before. So, but yeah, cool. But I'm down. So no popcorn for me.
Oh, well, then I brought that in for... I mean, not for nothing.
Y'all
If
can have
your
it.
kids want
And the
popcorn,
kids and
you can
shit?
have it.
No. Do
But-
you want the popcorn?
No, I brought it for Ben.
Oh, like you're not taking it back home?
You can't have
Because
it.
this shit ends in the at the end of the month. For
Ooh,
the kids, for the youth, them.
Yeah.
Darren
Yeah,
put
man.
it in his
But
bra.
his brothers.
Darren, you gotta chill.
Sorry. Sorry.
Hey, friends.
What are we talking about? Oh, that's Terry.
Terry.
That's
Okay.
Terry.
All right, I understand that.
Back it up, Terry.
Man, gentlemen.
Put it in reverse, Terry. That was a lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the other thing on your
And
list?
the entanglement with August.
All right. Did
Entanglement
you do any research
with
on this?
August. Entanglement.
I read
with
the.
August.
I mean, I read the.
Entanglement.
I watched the interview.
All right.
So can I just start off with just
Yes.
one thing?
Yes.
Who the fuck cares whatever's happening in their relationship? I just want to start there. Like
No one.
Like
But
I'm
it's
gonna
funny.
give my opinion. It's hilarious. I'm gonna give my opinion, but it's not like I'm losing sleep the way people are. You know, whatever. I think
Yeah.
it's funny what the world is doing to the situation.
Yeah.
But nothing about the situation makes me like, oh my god,
The situation
how
itself,
could she?
no. But then the reaction of everybody else, that's what becomes interesting.
Yes.
I've seen so many posts
My
and think pieces,
goodness.
and I'm like, yo, man.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, you go through your thing, and I'm
Me-
sure we'll
me
go into the
first?
conversation. Yeah.
You want me to go first?
Hey. I like when Darren goes first.
Me too.
So the first thing that I couldn't get is everybody was like, oh my God, she cheated, and if Will had cheated, then blah 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 blah, and you know, but because she's a woman and she cheated, and the whole time I'm like,
I've
okay.
seen a lot of that.
And so correct me if I'm wrong, but then they start with they weren't together,
Yes.
so
People are stupid.
okay,
So, and a lot of the cheating conversation came before the Red Table Talk, that I saw at least. But hopefully people understood.
No.
This is still nothing after watching, huh?
no, it's still like
Yeah.
after I
Okay,
watched
so-
the interview, it's just continuous. I can't believe she cheated.
So people are projecting their own shit. That's all that ended up being. People just projecting, getting their own shit out that they've been had pent up, and they needed Jada.
Because when somebody gotta come in, they don't know how to
Is that what you've been seeing? That's
Exactly.
amazing.
My bad. So that was that one thing that I was like, okay, guys. So, and then the whole entanglement. I mean, not that whatever she had with him is whatever, but I felt like she said entanglement in hopes to like. It was kind of like to me, it was like, yeah, it was like we were messing around. It was more serious to him than it was to me, and that's why I'm trying to choose my words correctly. That's the way I took it.
So.
Like she was like, so tell me what happened with you in August, and he's like, it was like an entanglement. Like I wasn't giving it my relationship.
It's like when
attention.
somebody says, "He kissed me, but I didn't kiss him back."
Yeah, like it's not that serious. She's trying to downplay it, and then Will's like, say you were just in a relationship.
Okay, so can we talk about Will real quick?
Yes, let's do.
Darren,
Yes,
imagine yourself
I'm imagining.
in that situation. Oh my God, you have a square table.
All right,
What did
I don't
you
know.
think it was?
I don't know.
Square table talk. So imagine
Bim,
you and your wife.
Bim.
Square
Fuck
table
it,
talk.
hey. Brown square table. That is a fucking title. I don't care what happens for the rest of the episode.
I'm just gonna text it to us now.
Thank you.
Please,
Thank
because
you.
I'm going to forget in 2 minutes. So, something happens years ago, comes to light again, and the social media attention on it is nuts.
Yeah.
You now have to relive this again.
Again.
But not only that, you have to sit in front of your wife.
You don't have to do shit. You chose to do all this.
Okay,
True.
you chose
True.
to sit in front of your wife on her huge platform,
Bring the shit back up.
and you have to interview her about a time she was lustfully in lust with another person.
Do you remember? Thank you, Barry.
How the fuck? His eyes look a little bloodshot. I don't know if he was crying. I don't know if he was angry. I don't know. But
I feel like
I just felt for him the
Really?
entire time I was watching it. Yeah.
I don't know. Not that I don't feel for him.
Not like bad, like, oh my God, how could she? But I'm angry. Like, he was still mad.
Like I gotta bring
He
mad
was
at the
still mad.
situation. You think?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, not to jump around, but he said, I'm going to get you back.
Oh
And he was not joking.
yeah.
And she said, so they were separated and they got, and entanglement, fuck you, for not just saying we were
We're fucking around.
in a
Tim,
label.
you know you've used your words wisely.
No. At this point, if it was years ago, and if I'm a person that has my own show, I'm talking about healing, everybody healing, everybody dealing with stuff and issues
accountability
right on the
and
table.
I was involved with so and so.
Say what it is. And that's why Will is like, entanglement.
Yeah, like because he already knows the magnitude of what it was.
So why is she dancing?
She's trying to
That-
downplay it.
and
It's your show. You're supposed to be the nasty.
It seemed like a good idea, but I'm pretty sure she was like, "Yo, meet me on my talk show. We're gonna talk it out." And then she was like, "Fuck."
Oh, she ain't know he was gonna be for real asking some shit. So that was stupid. But what were we talking about before entanglement?
My thing is, I don't know how to put it. I feel like some people make their own lives into a spectacle, right? Like they're living outside themselves. Everything's a TV show of
Yep.
me. So before, they weren't on social media. They weren't really in the public eye. And they were living their life. Whether they would have an open relationship, swinging, separated, back together, whatever. Nobody would know anything. And then he got on social media. And then he started liking social media. Then he started posting stuff. And then now they're more of a
Out there.
public couple. So now you guys can't have anything happen in your relationship where you don't feel like you need to share with everybody.
Well, even Will, when he was doing his stuff, he took his IGing was like mini series shit. Like it was different. Like even when he was traveling doing movies and all
production.
that. Yeah, there wasn't much family stuff except for when they came on set. But I think he was like, "Yo, get you a piece of the social media stuff. I'm getting mad money." And then she
Right.
went and
She
did her
did.
stuff.
So now
Yeah.
it feels like they're making their relationship something to entertain with rather than being their relationship.
Well, now, so I don't know if I saw a lot of relationship stuff. Like I know, like he had his stuff, and they would, family.
No, I know, but I'm saying the fact that they did this interview.
Oh, this interview is different. Yeah, I don't.
Like to open a door.
Yeah.
To make their
Relationship, like-
more social media-ish.
Yeah, almost, yeah.
I hope not, because they don't even seem like they have love for each other, and it seems like they're just gonna, hey, whatever happens, stick it out.
Yeah.
Like I heard the word unconditional love. I'm like, oh, you niggas really trying it. You're really pushing the boundaries here. Yeah. But it didn't even look like a couple that people would want to see together a lot. Like y'all just seem like you're homies in the same house.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's what I got out of it too. Because I was looking at it like you guys look like you are like really good friends.
Yeah.
Like if I never saw you be affectionate, I would just think you guys just live together and like this is how you guys are. And you know the whole joking about it, you know, ride together, live together, bad marriages for life.
I cringed the way they did it.
So bad.
And they were not even, again, they weren't joking with it. They were like, Will was like, bad marriage was like, "Huh, kill me." Like it didn't seem like, because if you joke like with your wife, you would stop, hug, kiss, something. It was like,
But again, that's if they are like that.
Like what?
Like
dry
affectionate.
humor.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's easy.
They're
for
homies,
me,
yeah.
It's easy for me and you to say that's how we are. We're affectionate.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like me and Clara, bro, we'll joke around like that, and in the same sense, like I'll like give her a hug or she'll hug me, and like we'll rag on each other, whatever. But if we just weren't like that, or if something changed and we're no longer PDA-ish, I can understand how the humor between us would look difficult because we're not following up with the lightheartedness of we love each other. You know what I mean?
That's what he's saying.
I'm sorry. I heard something because I felt I didn't get cringeworthy out of it. Not cringeworthy out of it.
No,
I got like you guys are just really cool with each other.
But it didn't even seem like, because you know when you and your homie piece it up, but there's still like tension.
Like two dudes who used to be friends, but then now they got a little bit of beef.
Yeah, you dap them, but it ain't like, you know, they ain't the smile and the banter. It's just, hey, what's up, man? And as you were.
That's what it seemed like to you?
Yeah, it was like, bad marriage for life.
Kind of like when Jay-Z and Beyonce did 444 and Lemonade.
Right, I went to the tour.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, when I was at the tour, I was like, "Oh shit, Hove apology tour." It like, you know what I'm saying? There's still like
the album felt like it was an apology, and everything just felt like we shouldn't be part of this.
Right,
this is a private moment.
Right, but hey, congrats to them. 32 million views.
I'm sure they got a lot of money from that.
I'm shit. So
it's not worth it.
If you're already there, fuck it. If you're already at a place where your relationship is like, hey, we just homies, they probably ended that shit and then just went to their own side of the house. Done. We'll call up some hoes, whatever. That's it.
I would like to think they're like past that. I don't know.
Past what?
Like
calling hoes. Yeah.
A part of me feels like again, putting me in those shoes, right? If I'm in a relationship for damn near 20 years, like, and I'm older in my life, I can't see myself being comforted by something as fleeting as hoes.
Oh no, not comforted, because like and I was joking about the hose thing, but for the same reason Jada got in her situation, and on their break, Will did his thing too, I'm sure, because all of that. But it's you know, in your own relationship, you have their own rules. You know, if you do that stuff, or if that's part of Will's "I'm gonna get you back" shit or whatever. Hey, whatever works for y'all to keep this thing going. You know,
keep the train alive.
Yeah. Because it's not an issue that her and August had the situation, but it's all this blowback shit now. Another thing that stood out to me is not that she owed it to us, but you got your husband on there asking these questions about you being in damn near a relationship with somebody, and there wasn't like a single. She didn't seem like empathetic, remorseful, nothing towards Will at all. Like, hey, you know, I'm sorry for the embarrassment and all this, you know, circus around. Not a single. Where's the accountability, yo?
Like, honestly, Darling was not. He was like, I don't even want to watch it. He was like, I feel for him. He was kind of like you. Like, why? And I felt more bad for him feeling bad hypothetically for Will than she seemed to feel bad for actual Will.
It's true. It's true. And she's like, I just wanted to feel. I haven't felt in so long. In my best. In my best.
You want
at a red table.
You want to feel now.
You want to feel now in my face. What? I will flip this red table. Are you kidding me? yo, and they gonna cut to Will during her shit, and he just nodding with his eyes red, like he just finished crying.
He looked like the crying Jordan face.
He looked like the crying. Why she don't want me, Darren? How come she don't want me?
In my face.
I'm sorry. I got passionate.
You are a passionate man.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, shit. Is this where we end it? Forever?
I feel like we should. It's a good place to end it. It's a good. It's a good day to die.
Oh, fuck.
Nonetheless, it was.
Oh my god.
Not nonetheless.
It was an interesting interview.
Shit, nigga.
I mean, at the end of the day, it was like whatever works for you guys, and whatever works for you guys.
I thought we were under common knowledge that they had an open relationship. That's what I thought.
That was always the rumor.
Yeah. You know, that's the thing. Everything was always a rumor. You never got confirmation or anything.
But I thought they confirmed that.
No, never confirmed it.
And so if they didn't do this red table talk by next week with everything going on in the world, Corona, Trump, it'd have been gone and it would have been just a rumor.
Because there were rumors about Jada in August years ago when they were taking all those pictures together. But they didn't address it then either. I don't know. It's like you gave the man's words power by replying. You know, we would have gotten over it in a couple of days. Just like everybody's over this.
That's how you know it's more than entanglement. Because she actually did it.
And she didn't apologize either. Or none of that shit. You just did it for everybody else, but not for you. You could have sat there by yourself and just addressed the people.
You could have had anybody interview you.
Yeah, your mama. Yeah, because her mama be on there. So
Peter.
Peter, mama there. So, do you... Maybe, if you guys aren't comfortable answering, don't. But do you guys believe in soulmates?
Yes.
Like a soul person for you?
No, not soul, S-O-L-E, mate. S-O-U-L, mates.
Wait, what?
Say again. I messed up? Did I mess up?
No. Which soul did you think he meant before?
I thought he meant soul, like only. Like
okay,
all
right, okay.
Oh, no, soul, like
S-O-U.
No, you just can't spell. Okay. Cause you
knew which one I meant though.
No, like,
you didn't know which one I meant by soul.
That's why I asked. Well, yeah, by soul, yeah. Because you said you believe there's one mate.
Well, because some people believe a soulmate is just like one.
That's why I was clarifying. Do you mean soul? Like
she did a double entendre, Joan. She like
keep up.
I'm with you. I'm man slow.
So I was
I'm only thinking soul.
When you said soul,
she like soul.
You said soul only one.
Shut up.
Yeah, I mean, all right, let's start over.
It's a podcast, I can't.
It'll be dead air. It'll be weird.
It gets weird, man.
They're looking at us when we just
ask your question.
So you said, do you believe in soulmates? Darren and I said yes. Go ahead.
So now, can a person have multiple soulmates?
Possibly. Maybe.
Man, Bim, it's like, I swear to God, you're here during the week listening to what I talk about with Clarabelle.
Well, because Drina brought it up the other day, and I may have gotten in trouble.
Oh, no.
He thought I may have got in trouble.
Oh, no. So I believe...
You can fly.
I also believe...
Children of the future.
Ooh.
Man, I was waiting for it. I believe I could touch the sky, but you...
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was great.
Don't stop believing.
I hate you so much. Yes, fuck. So yes,
caution.
No, I know. So yes, I believe you have a soulmate. I believe you also have other relationships, like a soul sibling, if you will. Like, so I guess my idea of soulmate before was such, like my soulmate is my romantic partner, and then it kind of got expounded where it's like my soulmate could be my mother, like just we're two souls that just follow each other, whatever. But I believe you can have, I don't want to say more than one soulmate, but more like another soul partner or soul friend.
Soul friend.
Getting muddy here.
I know.
Soul entanglement.
And then, all right, down here I don't want you to get in trouble.
Soul entanglement. That nigga's funny.
But it's short words, yes.
Because I don't know. Like, to me, there isn't like a clear cut enough definition. There goes my
soulmate.
Possible soulmate. I'm kidding. Kidding. No, I told her I don't even know what it is, so I don't really believe in like a soulmate. But I do believe that in your life journey you meet.
Darren, I'm sure she looked at him just like you are.
She
right
did.
now.
No, she did. And I was like, let me explain.
Both put down a knife.
Because no one could tell me exactly what soulmate is, right? If I'm married and my wife passes away, right? Or if somebody's married and their wife passes away, right? And then they get remarried and they're also happy again.
Yes.
Did that person have one soulmate? Was one of them the
That's
soulmate?
why I say it might not be only one person for each person.
Right. Because you could wholeheartedly be in love, feel like someone's your soulmate at a moment, right?
I don't completely agree. But
Oh, hold it. Oh, no, actually, go.
no, go ahead. I have a good grasp of it. I'm not going to let it go.
My man. So somebody could be your soulmate for 15, 20 years into a marriage, right? That's how you felt, right, for that duration. And then life happens. The kids move out. You realize, oh, damn, maybe we were good partners during this whole thing, but, it's run its course. And then you part ways. You don't hate the person. You don't feel like your time with them was a waste. But it's just like,
Nah,
That's not what I
meant.
no, that's what I was like.
Yeah.
There's different examples as to where. So like if somebody divorces and then their life is done or whatever, and they never get remarried or something like that, did they never have a soulmate? Did they go through life wrong because they didn't end up with their soulmate? Like, you know what I'm saying?
So I feel like it could be more than one person because there's so many people in the world.
Yeah.
So a person can live in Rhode Island and find love. That same person can move to California and find love. You can find love in many different places. So, and all those can be real. I mean, if you think about the first person that you really thought you was in love with, and then you think of him now,
Girl.
and you're like,
What?
who?
Him?
But the person you're with now, if you're in a good situation, you're like, I can't imagine life with anyone other than this person.
Yeah.
Right. So.
But you didn't even know them. And then you was with somebody else thinking, I can't. So there's different people who connect with your soul. And that to me is what I consider a soulmate.
So if that is the best definition that I've ever heard for soulmate, because it's as you're going through life and you, come on, man.
A+.
Because you go through life and then boom, oh my goodness, there's energy.
Yeah.
There's, but I
Chemistry.
think some folks describe it as like soul person on this earth that
That's
I find.
why I wanted
That's me.
the clarification.
Yeah, and that's who you.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, that soul person is mine.
Right, and if I missed that opportunity,
That's it.
somebody will sit here and COVID. I was supposed to go to Europe and do my trip to find myself, and I was going to find a soulmate, and now it's ruined. They believe because certain things didn't happen, or because they fell out of love, or because their spouse died, and maybe they still had that soul attachment, but on this journey of Earth life.
Yeah.
Jen, I'm actually adopting your definition.
Yes.
So when someone says soulmate,
job,
yes, I have a soulmate.
Yes.
We are connected.
At the soul.
We are connected.
Same.
Yes. That I love that definition.
Thank
That's
you.
good.
That's how I always thought it was.
So to me, I feel like, I'll put myself on the chopping block. So my first marriage,
I was hoping he would go
waiting.
here. Come
I was
on,
waiting.
right? He delivered. Come on.
Guy, committed.
my first marriage, I believed I loved her. I believe I was in love with her, right? And we went through our relationship, had our issues, broke up. And now that I'm remarried, I look back and I go, at the time, I felt like love. Knowing what I know now, that wasn't it. That I always have a love for her, but the love I have now doesn't even compare to that. I can't even compare the two. What I have now, I feel like, and I could be very wrong, just where I am now in my space, I feel like this is my soulmate.
Of course.
This is my partner, my soul buddy, if you will.
Yeah.
That's the only way I could put it. I think that, let's say, God forbid, she passes away and I have to continue life without her. I don't feel, and granted, I could be wrong, I don't feel like I'm going to meet and connect with somebody the same way that I'm going to connect with her, that I've connected with her in her soul.
Yeah.
I can have other connections, like Jen was saying.
Right.
For all I know, my soulmate could be my kid.
Right.
Right. And so I think once I've kind of realized that your soulmate doesn't just have to be your romantic partner, it's like, oh, I mean, Bim could be my soulmate. Who says he's not?
He
was waiting for it. I know.
Is it obvious or not? Come on.
Come on.
I mean, let's be honest.
When they say just right entertainment.
Huh? Come on.
So, and the reason why I laughed that you brought this up, it's been so long. It's been so long. I came across this person on Instagram who is a medium type spiritual person. She does psychic work. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh dear.
And like you, just how you said you're gonna adopt Jen's definition of soulmate. A couple of her videos, she was explaining what she feels or what she knows happens after death. And so I was like, oh, cool. And and I kind of looked at it, and it's like, oh, this kind of makes sense to me. And granted, I'm not saying that this is true. Anybody who's listening, don't take this as this is what is gonna happen or this is what happens. But so she says when we're in the spiritual realm, we have a soul group where we're part of this one kind of pool, if you will. Think of a body of water, and then in that body of water you branch off and you have a little soul group, and you guys agree that, hey, I'm going to the physical realm, and you choose your life, and your soul person that's in your soul group chooses the life with you, and you guys kind of figure out we're gonna be father and son, or romantic partners, or neighbors, or whatever it is, or best friends. And then you go down to the spiritual realm, physical realm, and that's how you guys lead your life. So I'm like, I like that definition, because it for so many people I know, like Clarabelle and her mom, like these two are like this.
Yeah.
And it's like, if anybody's her soulmate, if not me, it's them two. Like they're sickening, those two. And then on another aspect, her mother and Carter are even worse than Clarabelle and her mother.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, it's kind of like crazy how it happens. Like this guy will look us in our face and be like, "I love you, mommy." No, we'll be like, "I love you, Carter," and he'd be like, "I love Lita," which is what he calls her.
Oh dear.
Right. They are
Kick him out.
inseparable.
Kick him out.
They're inseparable. And I wouldn't be surprised if they were soulmates or soul buddies, if you will. So I think there's a group, like you're part of my group. Obviously, you're part of my group. If you're not, you are.
I'm in the group.
It's in the group. It's in the group.
I'm in the group.
We're soul buddies.
It's cool.
So it just, that whole soul. So of course now I'm on this soul kick for the remainder of the week, and I'm like, yo, it's kind of cruel. Cool.
Do you know how I knew that you were talking about it?
How you know?
Because you're soulmates.
Come on.
Wow. I didn't even.
It's like your soul glow.
I didn't even.
Soul glow.
I hate us. I hate us so much. And then don't follow me back down here next time, okay?
Down where?
To this
To
lifetime.
the physical realm.
Yes.
Don't follow you to the physical realm?
Yeah. Don't come. Don't.
No, I'm following you everywhere.
All right.
I will
It's
follow
so
you.
Follow you wherever you may go.
Whose kid is that?
That's his own.
Oh,
That is my son.
I like a commercial for Johnson & Johnson.
He was a little fraud.
Hey.
So yeah, it's what did you? I'm sure you didn't just stop there.
No, this same thing that I said is what we said. And then, because then I gave you the examples of people continuing on or separating, or she kind of got where I was going. But I think, I hate that I'm the way I am, because I don't let her have a moment, right? The easy answer is, yes, baby, of course you're my soulmate.
No.
But that's not fun. So
That's not fun.
as I said, no, I don't believe in soulmates. Devastation.
Not devastation.
A piece of her soul just
Right. So, I mean, but like, I just like to just dig deeper in thought, because it's like, what do people really, like, what's the real definition? That the one that we've discussed and that Jen broached, I think is phenomenal.
What a good word.
You guys are really on it today.
Okay, man.
You used expound earlier.
Yay.
Come on,
It's a
cuz.
repeat word.
Whoa.
So, no, what?
It's rapey?
No, a repeat.
Oh, I think said rapey. I was
Jesus
like,
Christ.
wow. Wow. Put that in next
Expound that
video.
pussy.
I always wondered about, people that like, this person is the one, and they've not met all the people in the world, or have never been out of Rhode Island or whatever. And I always like, sometimes I get scared myself, like, what if you are not, this in my thinking, like, what if it's not you?
You know what my fear is? Well, what used to be, not anymore. My fear was, what if you do only get one soulmate? And mine, like, got killed in an accident swimming or something when they were a kid.
Or in the war. Or
in the war.
Or anything.
Or in a car accident.
All right.
So I was like, if there really is only one soulmate, and then they didn't make it,
Right.
then what happens?
True. So they mentioned the unconditional love thing, right? For those two, I'd say because of the way they decided to maneuver through their relationship, they're soulmates. They've decided that whatever happens, it's us.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're forcing it or
I mean,
if it's genuine, but like that journey that they're deciding to go on together,
that sounds like an arranged marriage.
does
I would have to know that they're happy.
does it matter?
It does.
So if you're, I guess there's levels to happiness also. I mean, because they're making
You're
it
just
work.
content.
Yeah, they're making it work. You know,
Content sounds like settling.
Yeah.
Settling doesn't sound like happy.
Yeah. Oh, that's to me. I would.
can you be unhappy with a soulmate?
I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't be together.
Because
Like
'Cause
imagine.
that wouldn't be the nature of your relationship.
No, like like imagine you're in a relationship with somebody, and then you meet someone else who actually feels like your soulmate. In that situation,
R&B
you're
song.
unhappy, right? Because you're like, oh shit, I love the person I'm with, but this person is a whole different feeling that I thought I had until, you know what I mean? So I could see somebody in that situation not being happy, or someone who had their soulmate and they wanted to, keep trying and do something like
Kept going back.
not the opposite. They kept doing things and saying like, oh, we're just friends, or not allowing that to be a real relationship. And so then the other person says, okay, well, if we're not together, and then that person moves on. And now that first person's like, oh shit.
And they for the rest of their life, they're like, man, that's the one.
I don't let that one get away.
Oof. Oof, oof,
So
oof.
that could also be a situation where you know your soulmate.
Damn.
But you're
But I
unhappy.
also think that's what you learn in this life. Like we're obviously here to learn things, whether it's to learn how to be together, learn how to be apart, learn how to lose, learn how to gain. So I feel like if you lose your one, like that's what you learn in this life,
Yeah, you learn that you had a soulmate and you
and
missed
you lost
out.
it.
Oof.
And you're a piece
I
of
know.
shit.
I think two people who. This is years since somebody they were with has passed, and still, like, as if it like just happened.
Yeah.
They're like, that was my person.
That was it.
Oof. Oof. Stuff.
Scary.
And if
Yeah.
anyone who's listening has gone through this, we feel very badly and we are sorry for your loss. Because I don't know how you get past something like that.
Yeah. That.
Yeah.
Oof.
I consider myself, it sounds weird to say, but blessed that I don't think I fully have felt the pain of death yet. Like I've had people pass and I'm like, damn, that's sad, that sucks. But there's nobody that's hit me like.
You're like immediate.
I'm distraught. Like I can't sleep because this person is no longer here.
Yeah.
And so there's people that have dealt with that. Apologies for your loss.
Like, I feel bad for, like, Lauren London. Like, every time I think about her, I just, like, Kobe's wife, I just, like, how do you go on? So let's talk about something else, guys, because that got dark.
Well, I was going to do. So, do we believe unconditional love is a thing?
Unconditional love.
Because they mentioned that. So, like, they're pushing the boundaries of no conditions, and it seems like they're trying it.
So quickly, can you give me a definition?
Anything
use
can
it in a
happen, and
sentence?
you're not going anywhere. You still love them wholeheartedly.
I do believe in unconditional love
For your children?
for my children.
For sure. Yep. Hey, there you go. I'm going to lead the witness.
Yes, for different relationships. Like I will always unconditionally love my parents.
No matter what.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Think of the most horrible thing. Don't say it out loud. And you would still love your parents.
See, I don't feel like you like in the realm of a parent. Like I could be upset with my mother.
Yeah.
I could not want to deal with her anymore. But does my love disappear for her? No.
Right.
Same
Because some
with my
people
kids.
straight don't fuck with their parents at all.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But they might not have had unconditional love.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I believe in it. I don't think it is necessarily a thing for romantic relationships, though.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I'm asking about the problematic one, the romantic relationships.
I mean, I don't know where that line goes when
Yeah.
it comes to like romantic relationships. Like I think people just have a higher bar than another.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, not everybody would be able to take an entanglement in
Yeah.
their situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jen?
Sorry, I was texting.
I'm still texting.
It's fine. We're not doing a podcast. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I love when Nim does that. Guys, we're recording. It's fine though. No worries here. So Jen,
Act like I'm not even here.
we're not recording. Hey, the camera's not going.
It's fine.
The meter behind me is not populating.
Meter?
Then the meter.
Oh, meter.
It's fine.
Meter.
Yo.
Mira.
Meter.
Oh my god.
Mira. Dog.
So look at right. I was looking at.
Wait,
Don't worry. No, let it go. It's fine. Let it go. Nope, let it go.
I was at
It's
work.
gonna sound funny tomorrow.
I was so upset.
I was at work and I kept looking at the words "at once," right? But there was no space. At
You're
once.
looking at. I'm sorry. You're looking at
The
what?
words "at once."
Okay.
But there was like no space every time I looked at it. Just
Somebody was grouping it together.
it was whatever I was looking at work. They whatever the thing is, it just is at once, but there's no space. And every time I looked at it, I'm like, "Entonces."
Entonces. In my head, I'm like, that's entonces. Mira. Entonces. Ven acá.
Damn, I'm like, no, stupid, it's at once. You know what you're at work. Why would it be entonces?
That would trip me up, man.
Oh
All day.
I'm glad it was like in a presentation or something.
Hey, Jen, can you read that order from the?
Oh yeah.
So
Entonces. The sneakers came. What?
What?
was that
Wait. Mira. It's on the mira.
Oh dear.
That's what made me think of that because it's a mira and it sounds like mira. For anyone who doesn't speak Rhode Island, I'm saying mira,
God.
METER. I focus on the abra. METER, mira. But it sounds like I'm speaking Spanish saying mira. So that's the joke. You're welcome.
Slow ones.
Oh, my eyes.
Dear, that's good.
Wow.
So yeah, my list is now depleted. So you guys entertain me. Go.
Oh, boy.
I have a joke.
Oh.
If anyone wants to
Oh,
hear
I
it.
love jokes.
It's a little lengthy, but
Oh,
I know. It's
Don't fuck up the delivery.
right.
Yeah, stick the landing. Come on.
Podcast listeners, I'm sorry that you have to deal with this, but this is what happens when we don't have nothing to talk about.
There's plenty to talk about Nick Cannon. I don't know what he did, but he did.
Oh,
Yeah,
he did
go
some
ahead.
shit.
Go ahead,
I mean, he
guys.
didn't do some shit.
He did, kind of.
No.
Not okay. Anyways, a woman joins...
Are we gonna talk about that though?
I think we
Somebody remember it. Yeah.
Okay. A woman joins a country club, and when she hears the guys talking about the golf round, she says, I played golf in my college golf team. I was pretty good. Mind if I join you next week? No one wants to say yes, but they're on the spot. Finally, one man says, okay, but we start at 6:30 a.m. sharp. He figures the early tea time would discourage her. The woman says this may be a problem and asks if she can be up to 15 minutes late. They roll their eyes, but they say okay. She's there at 6:30 a.m. sharp and beats all of them with an eye-opening 2 under par round. If you know golf, whatever. She's fun, she's pleasant, and the guys are impressed. They congratulate her.
That's called the eagle, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Not a birdie.
Right. Birdie is 1 under par. Go.
They congratulate her and invite her back next week. She smiles and says, I'll be there at 6:30 or 6:45. The next week again, she shows up at 6:30 a.m. sharp. Only this time, she plays left-handed. The 3 guys are incredulous as she still beats them with an even par round, despite playing with her offhand. They are totally amazed, and they can't figure it out. She's very pleasant and a gracious
It's Bruce
woman.
Jenner.
Oh dear.
Heard a great joke about her, too. So they
It's
invite
Caitlin, by the way.
Whatever.
Sorry. Shit.
They invite her back, but each man harbors a burning desire to beat her. The third week...
Oh. Went left my brain.
There you go.
I was like, yeah, this escalated quick.
I knew it. I knew this was going to be a dirty one. Yes. My bad. So, the third week, she's 15 minutes late, which irritates the guys. This week, she plays right-handed and narrowly beats all 3 of them.
Oof.
Man.
What are you gonna say? The white bitch? Darren, you gotta relax. Yo, this guy's out of pocket today.
Shit. I would not know you were racist.
Y'all gonna say
Jesus
something about
Christ.
me saying Vato looking.
Yo, I didn't even know where that came from.
Sometimes you just say white. Sometimes it just happens.
Apologies, listeners. The men grumble that her late arrival is petty gamesmanship on her part. However, she's so charming and complimentary of their strong play, they can't hold a grudge. This woman is a riddle no one can figure out. They have a couple of beers in the clubhouse, and finally one of the men asks her, how do you decide if you're going to play right-handed or left-handed? The lady blushes and grins. When my dad taught me to play golf, I learned that I was ambidextrous. She replies, I like to switch back and forth. When I got married after college, I discovered my husband always sleeps in the nude, and from then on, I developed a silly habit. Right before I leave in the morning for golf practice, I pull the covers off him. If his willy points to the right, I golf right-handed. If it points to the left, I golf left-handed. The guys think this is hilarious, but one of them, astonished at this bizarre information, says, what if it's pointing straight up? She says, then I'm 15 minutes late. That's a good one, right?
That's good. Good show. Good show. I like it. I'll allow it.
That is a soulmate.
For real.
Never let him down, ladies. Or up, or one of the whatever.
This is good.
Nikanan.
What does anti-Semite mean?
What?
What's anti-Semite mean?
That's like a racist to Jews, I believe.
Ah, okay.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Because I always heard it, and I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't 100% sure.
So,
I'm not 100% sure, but I just believe so.
But so then I kind of watched some of what he said.
who, Nick?
Yeah. And I wasn't able to easily identify the anti-Semite thing that he said. So I was a little confused. I don't know if you guys have more.
Can you start from the top, please?
I didn't.
Oh, I don't know.
I
Yeah, you gotta.
watch it. That's why I didn't want to talk about it.
All right.
Oh, Darren, did you watch it?
No, he just brings things.
Hey,
up.
all listeners of this podcast. Hey, how you doing? This is Bim. Charmed.
And Shantae.
Stop listening to this podcast.
Just
Honestly,
don't refer to people. Unfollow us.
It's
Because it's really, don't listen to Darren. He brings things up.
I didn't bring it. Somebody else brought you.
I didn't.
You didn't?
It was the one of you.
It wasn't me.
It was
And she
me.
said it was you.
It was me, but I didn't really mean it. I was like, it's kind
But
of
I
like
wanted
in a
to
canon
talk
thing.
about it.
But you didn't know nothing about it. So how are we gonna talk about it?
That's a good question.
That's why I said it's Darren.
So, if it was offensive, I hope he apologized. But he's no longer on CBS Viacom, which means Wildin' Out, which was on MTV, which is under Viacom.
Oh, he's out there. Huh?
So,
I heard that Diddy said they can come to Revolt.
right. So that would be very, very interesting because
But is MTV gonna let Wild 'N Out go?
I don't know if Wildin' Out is Nick's intellectual property and what he has written. Like maybe they own the rights to what's been recorded already, but he owns the rights to the name. It's gonna come out like at some point with the situation.
Carlos Miller, I believe, put something up a couple days ago. It was a picture of the Wild 'N Out cast, and it said, "And I'm gonna miss everybody." And I know that's from the Bone Thugs, so I thought he was leaving the show.
Oh, okay.
But I guess it must mean the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if Nick goes, there's no way Carlos, Chico, and DC are gonna stay.
No, Nick is the show, and he put all those people on.
Right.
You would
They're
an
very loyal to
asshole
him.
if you stick around.
And they're not going to.
Yeah.
They're willing to go regardless. They're already making their own money. So
It sucks though.
even
'cause-
if Nick's gone, MTV can't do nothing with it. Basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and it sucks because a lot of comedians will roll through there. They made it big, the three of them, 95 South Boys, that 85, 95? 85 South. A lot of the models, some of them blow up from being a Wild 'N Out girl. So it sucks that, I don't know what he said though. So I don't know like if it was worth him getting kicked off because if you say some fucked up shit, for sure you shouldn't be on
I think it's
there,
something. Let me not even speak on it because I don't know, but I feel like it's something where to people who say things like, well, that's reverse racism, would be offended.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, the thing that I kept seeing people mention were like Hebrews. Like he was saying like black people are the true Hebrews or something like that. But again, I don't.
Somebody said.
Yeah, I got to look it up to see it. Like,
was it cousin that sent it to us?
I saw it on. I heard on the Breakfast Club. But
Let me try to bring
Oh wait, he put up a statement 9 hours ago.
Oh.
First and foremost, I extend my deepest and most sincere apologies to my Jewish sisters and brothers for the hurtful and divisive words that came out of my mouth during my interview with Richard Griffin. They reinforced the worst stereotypes of a proud and magnificent people, and I feel ashamed of the uninformed and naive place that these words came from. The video of this interview has since been removed. While the Jewish experience encompasses more than 5,000 years and there is so much I have yet to learn, I have had at least a minor history lesson over the past few days, and to say that it is eye-opening would be a vast understatement. I want to express my gratitude to the rabbis, community leaders, and institutions who reached out to me to help enlighten me instead of chastising me. I want to assure my Jewish friends, new and old, that this is only the beginning of my education. I am committed to deeper connections, more profound learning, and strengthening the bond between our two cultures today and every day going forward. So yeah, I guess he did say some fucked up shit.
Okay.
But like he said, the video is not online, so you probably have to find it for somebody else repost
Oh,
it.
somebody will have that shit
Yeah.
up. Yeah. But that's dope. So he listened and he understood where he fucked up and he apologized, as it should be. I mean, unfortunately, he loses his network. I mean, his job on the network, all the networks. He was doing Nickelodeon gigs, America's Got Talent, or one of them shows he was on there. But yeah, we're not exempt. No matter if we're in this big fight for rights in the country, we got to respect each other. So that's that.
Take that, Terry Crews. Come on, black supremacy.
Motherfucker.
Whoa.
Hey, Holmes.
Whoa, Vato.
Hey, Holmes.
Relax.
What's your problem, Holmes?
What up, Terry Crews bust through this window like a Kool-Aid man. I can't help him.
Grab his cork. Help me out. He won't do it. He freezes up, baby.
This is weak. That's not funny, Bim. That is not funny.
Keep your hands to yourself, everybody. Don't touch people.
Bim, did you watch that movie I told you about?
No. I know. I wanted to try to watch it. I know. Sorry.
I watched. I'll give you somewhat of the premise. We watched this movie on Netflix the other day called Only.
Only? Okay.
And the setup is this world. In this world, a virus is unleashed that is killing women. That kills women. It's specifically killing women. And so it follows the journey of this man who is trying to protect his wife. I wish I can kind of. I know you're not going to watch it, but Bim's going to watch it.
I am, but I want you to. Is it gonna ruin it if you go a little?
Yes. Yes.
Damn. All right.
So just
I've lost count. How many things have you brought up that we can't talk about?
like 3 or 4, but no.
Nah, Darren, keep going. Don't worry. I'll still watch it. I don't want her to play you, yo. Go ahead.
Yeah, good friend.
That's
problem.
a lot to.
So I'll just ask the question. Right?
Go ahead, Darren.
In this world, let's say you are now in this world. You and Darling, and Darling is trying to protect your life. You have to quarantine. You have to stay in the house. You can't go out. There's a set of rules and guidelines that you must follow to keep you safe. You are the last woman on earth, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
How long do you allow yourself to live like that?
Wait, what?
How long would you allow yourself to live like that?
Like what? Like being protected? Mm-hmm. We live that life every day.
So you're okay with not going out?
Not leaving the house.
You cannot go out.
So being a
you
captive?
being in the house, he has to go out for you. And
Sounds like captive.
So you don't die.
Yes, and in this world,
Like the coronavirus thing.
yes, and I think it's a bit worse. I'm all getting excited because being the last woman in the world, the government now is looking for women to try to do testing and figure its shit out. So you are like an endangered species that people are like almost hunting, if you will.
Like that fish that you caught.
Yes, and men are the carriers of said virus. So you can't even really be cool with Darling like that.
Interesting.
Like HPV.
It's a thing.
Yeah. So how long are you gonna live in this world? Bim.
I'm just here, man.
It's groovy. Take me to Funky Town. Sounds weird.
It does. It's very. The setup is very weird, but
if I gotta be near guys, or else humanity will end because I'm the last woman.
Mm-hmm. But we want to protect you.
How you gonna protect me?
We gotta keep you inside, keep you quarantined.
But then how are we gonna have more babies?
That's not the.
Then humanity's gonna die anyways. Who cares?
by the end of the movie, Bib, I was like, this is why at every point in a man's life, he does not like women. And that's where I'll stop.
I'm watching this as soon as I get home. I feel like I need this. I feel like my spirit needs this.
Well, I've been listening to Bruno Mars all day.
Okay.
And I feel like that song Perm goes well with this moment.
You gotta relax.
Throw some perm on that attitude. Darren.
I love Bruno Mars.
Whatever time it is when you're done watching that movie, please text us.
I will.
Text
For
him.
those, text us.
Nah,
I
both
like
of
to
you.
sleep. I like to sleep.
Your sleep would not be disturbed.
Because I mute you niggas at night.
As you should.
It's like you guys wake up in random times.
Well, Darren goes to sleep later than I thought he does. You be up, man.
There's a lot of times I don't say anything to you guys, but I'm wide awake.
Yeah, and then you be
I'm learning.
early as shit when them kids get up. God bless.
I have no choice.
He has no choice.
So yeah, watch it. Listeners, please watch the movie.
You said it's called You, right?
Only
Or you? Only
Just
you.
Only.
You.
Only.
You.
Only.
Only.
Rhymes with lonely.
Lonely.
Yo, Ben, where you get those socks, yo?
I don't know. Nah, shout out to Beeb. So he gave them to all his groomsmen for his wedding. I was the DJ.
Hey.
But he gave me socks too, yo.
Aww.
That's dope.
Yeah, I was
DJ
like,
love
man,
is always dope.
I'm like, yo, I'm gonna play this shit out. I'm gonna do my thing at your wedding, dog.
This one's for Little Saint.
Don't pull the thing out the box.
What thing?
Pause.
Oh.
Because
Whoa.
I love things with anchors, and they got little
Yeah.
anchors on them.
Anchors on them things, yo.
Anchors away.
Jen, I'm interested. What's on your docket?
Me?
Yeah. Didn't you say you had stuff that you text? No?
No.
Oh, we just done?
Lonely.
I could have sworn you were looking at your phone like...
I looked at my phone, and then I said, oh, I ain't got shit. And I put it back down. Oh, wait, I do got something. A good friend of ours told me probably like 3 weeks ago to bring something up to you guys as an idea for the pod. And I kept forgetting, but I do like the idea. And I'm going to share it for the first time on the air because it's us, right? So the idea was basically we should kind of host maybe once a month, not like a dating platform, but like a eligible bachelor or bachelorette. And we kind of big them up on the mic, like, you know, this person's a business owner, and they're this age, they have this many kids, or they don't have kids, or, you know, because honestly, we've talked about this before. Like, how do you meet people? And now with coronavirus, how do you really meet people? And not everybody wants to do the internet thing. And we've talked about before as well, you can't just jump in somebody's inbox, you know what I mean, just because you're interested, because that can get taken all kinds of weird ways. But if somebody's open to being contacted and they're like, you know what, can you guys showcase me? Blah, blah, blah.
This would be like pimps.
No, not like pimp. Not
Cyber
like
pimp?
No. Matchmaker. Soulmates find us.
Internet pimp.
Why this?
Soulmate find it, because you get the two souls got to find each other. And then... So, listen. So something where like the person, you know what I mean?
This is Evander. He's a very learned man. He
This is divine favor.
has made straight A's his entire life. He's 5'3".
He has not found his soulmate.
Has not found out.
We should bring back Love Connection.
That would be tight.
But people can't do dates though because it's Corona.
Because COVID. But okay, so do you really? How do we do this? Do we say on IG?
We'll figure it out. But are you guys open to trying to figure it out?
Hell yeah.
I think it'd be kind of tight.
Because she said it to me, and I'm like, I know that's a good idea, and I think the guys would be down for it, but I keep forgetting to bring it up.
So the person, right? Would it be like, hey, we say it, and then if you're single and looking, give this person's profile a look at blah, and then send a message.
Or do they send the message to us, and then we forward it to them?
If they message us, I want money.
Okay, so they're not gonna message us.
No.
So we can put the person's information.
Yeah.
Man.
And if somebody got married based off of that,
I have such a terrible idea in my head.
What's that?
come on,
Second date update. So not that.
Oh.
But like yo.
So if they meet somebody, they gotta do an update
Yo.
with us.
So that's where the love connection piece would come in.
Yes.
We'd be like, hey, so
How'd it go?
how'd it go? And they'd be like, oh, it sucked. And then we do the box up here with the chick. She's like, oh, I had a great time. And
Or we just ask the person, okay, so that was last week. So in the last week, have you been hit up? And what's it looking like? Anything prosperous?
We're fools for love. And
We are fools for love.
I just like
I'm all
content.
for it. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about love. I like ratings.
He's like, soulmate, what?
So what, pod connection? What are we doing? How are we doing
Heart
this?
connection.
I think it'd be fun.
And then the O in pod will be a heart. Come on.
Get on it.
All right.
There we go.
All right, so anyone who's single and
Put an arrow to the heart.
oh yes,
Yeah.
and could be
I
Darren
like
throwing an axe.
Oh, wait, not bad though, right? Axe to the
That's,
heart?
that's too aggressive.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Aggressive.
If
Yeah,
you
if
feel
you
like
want.
you might be interested, whether
Yeah.
being a person who showcased or someone who's like, you know what, I'm single and I would like to see what
What's out
your
there for
circle
me?
of people looks like.
Yeah.
Who all out there?
You ain't got to tell us what you're thinking or whatever. Just
Yeah.
just say, hey, that sounds like a good idea.
I don't. Okay, so my only thing now, the devastation possibly behind someone saying, "Hey guys, go ahead, put me out there,"
And then
and
no one
not
hit
a
them up.
soul hits them. That'd be a little tough to deal with.
But then we could just blame that on us for having no listeners.
So why would they do it anyways?
Because you never know. Maybe we do have listeners.
Give it a try anyways.
Have faith with this.
All right, fine. I just don't want somebody to feel like shit because mad people heard it, but they saw the picture. I was like, look at Jen.
I was thinking about it. I was like,
I don't think that would happen.
I don't know.
Optimism. I like it.
There's
Let's do
someone for
it.
everyone.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
so we'll talk after.
Darren, you're the executive producer.
Oh,
Jen,
man.
you're the director.
Is that better than executive producer?
So like you have the ideas and she just facilitates the visual.
Fibbing around.
Oh,
Yeah, she's
Okay.
good with the ideas. I could put it together.
you're the EP. You're the director.
What do you do?
Huh?
Huh?
What is it?
What do you do? Cameraman or something?
We were talking about what's her name? The Jenner person.
Kylie? No,
No.
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn, yes.
The Jenner person. Shit.
I tried.
I thought me calling her Bruce was the worst, but the Jenner person.
At least you got the her part right when you did it.
Well, that's it. I couldn't
I do.
remember. I
literally
didn't want to.
It's fine. It's fine, Darren. The Jenner person. Let's go.
Did you see the roast of Alex Baldwin?
Alec.
don't
Alec
know.
Baldwin, sorry. Oh, so roast, and she was there. Yes, and
She's at a couple of my things.
Yes.
She's pretty funny.
one of the people roasting said
Oh boy.
she is proof that none of the Kardashians want a white dick, and I nearly.
I did see that.
Oh my god! Whoa!
I did see
Whoa! Whoa! I said, whoa, whoa.
And not in that good Haitian way, whoa.
No,
Just regular
whoa.
whoa.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's wild because his ex-wife. Her ex-wife.
It,
Just stop there.
all right.
Just
That
stop
is
there.
rough terrain.
Oh, okay, one more. I have one
Speaking
more.
of which, that Bronco is picking up steam.
Yo, I want to talk about the Bronco.
I told you it looked
yeah.
tight.
Can we talk about the Bronco? All right, so boom, right? So
Jen's so excited.
we talked on the pod a while ago. You guys all know, maybe you don't. Yo, Ford Bronco really went away at the OJ, whatever,
took a leisure stroll down the highway.
with his boy AC. A little Sunday ride. We were like, yo, they really canceled a whole type of car after that. And we were like, they should bring it back. And then Bim said, and they should have OJ be the spokesperson, right? And then here we are, fast forward, the Bronco comes back out, and they announced it on OJ's birthday.
The universe is working.
Because it's brilliant. It's like using OJ, but not really using him.
OJ.
Because people are gonna repost that headline, like, oh, it's on OJ's birthday, ha ha ha. So you got free publicity.
Right.
It worked.
Right.
Cool. So doing on ESPN the other day, and the Bronco commercial starts. I'm like, that's just kind of high though,
Told you.
right? You got the big Bronco on the grill and shit. And then it's a story. Did you see the one with the rock climber?
Mm-mm.
So it's this young girl. She looks like she might be white or close to white. And she's a rock climber.
White or white.
White adjacent.
Whitish.
So she's a rock climber and she's doing all this stuff. And about 20 seconds in, I'm like, this commercial feels really long because it wasn't getting to the end at this point. I'm tapping down.
Yeah.
Like, yo, look at this shit.
Yeah.
Commercial went on for it had to be either 60 or 90 seconds. It was long as fuck. I'm going the whole story about this girl. She's rock climbing. And I said, not only did they use OJ's birthday, but they're marketing to white women.
Oh. Just as you were getting that, I was like, oh.
Yeah. Because I said, you see it, right? You see what they're doing? So the very next day, I go on their Facebook.
I saw that.
And I saw a friend of ours who's a white woman said, I need a new Bronco. And I'm laughing in my head, right? But I'm like, the car is dope.
It looks good.
It's dope as fuck.
It can't be denied.
Dilemma.
It cannot be denied. They got the one that looks like the Jeep Wrangler with the 2 doors. They got the other one with the 4 doors, and they got the full. So I'm like, she right. It's a dope truck, but it's just funny. And then in the comments, it was like 3 other white women co-signing. If you're listening, girl, that's just hilarious.
The creator's like, watch this.
Right. They're like, as long as Jen sees it.
Oh, this is good.
I mean, I'm commented too.
You did.
And then someone else said, it's a great car for a getaway. And I just
Double entendre.
don't ask.
Don't ask.
And I said,
Oh,
this is bueno. I gotta bring this up Thursday.
dear.
I wish I could have been there in that marketing meeting.
Yo,
Oh my
I'd just be like,
so have a young, maybe 25 to 32-year-old white
how
woman.
old is she when she?
Shh, Darren. Shh, Darren. Darren. Make her fit, beautiful,
Jeez.
climbing rocks.
No, people are serious about it though. A few people I saw online, I put my pre-order in.
Yeah, it's just dope. It is a nice truck.
Oh my goodness.
So
Wow.
Wow.
you have people over your house, right?
No,
I try
never.
not to.
You
They
try
never
not
do
to,
that.
but let's say you do. You find, we'll say 2 people that came together, and you want them to leave.
That was me frequently. Go.
How do you, without
What you about to get into?
There's one.
Y'all said it too.
That's crazy. What you about to do?
There's yawning or just straight falling asleep. That's one, which hasn't worked for me sometimes because as I'm fake sleeping, they just keep talking. They're just talking, or just watching TV still. Yeah.
All right. What else? You ever do
Lines.
the fake phone call, the fakes I gotta go out. I've done the fake I gotta go out.
I've done that not with company. Back in my single days, like I would like for her to leave now. So like, oh shoot, let me take this. Yeah, kind of thing.
I don't know. I would just be like, oh, I gotta get going. I gotta go.
Yeah.
My mother's house and then drive around. For 20
Oh,
minutes.
whoa! So you go as far as to leave your house to get them to leave your house? Holy shit!
Darren is committed.
That's
boy.
something,
He
boy.
been committed. He
Damn.
committed to commitment.
That's something, man. Because if I want y'all to leave, it's because I just want to stay here and do nothing.
Nope.
But you get up
I'll
too.
get it, Mike. I gotta get going. Hey, come on, walk me out.
Walk me out.
Now walk me out. Also, I just
Oh,
pulled up
walk
the
you out.
commercial on YouTube. It's actually 3 minutes long. The
Shit.
full
Oh
thing.
Shut a
shit!
commercial.
And they showed that whole thing on ESPN.
I don't know. It felt long. I think they showed like a minute and a half of it.
It's
But
a
yeah,
trailer.
this how
Get
committed.
out.
Committed,
It's a trailer.
Oof.
So I'm sorry. You said you get out your house, drive to the mall, come right back.
The mall trip.
What would you do, Bim?
I'm tempted right now. Sorry.
You didn't see his eye twitching?
Um,
Gotta get you a soulmate. You can have things like this.
Jen, you did not. You are not.
I'm gonna clench you, asshole.
It sounded like you said. It
I'm
sounded
gonna
like
cleanse
you
you,
said,
asshole.
Cleanse my asshole. That's what it sounded like.
Whoa.
But, which I guess that's what you're doing. But
In a sense. I don't know. Yeah, the falling asleep thing. Yeah, fake fall asleep. That's it. Or like I'd be like, yo, I'm going to sleep, man. Go. That's it. If it's my boys, I could do that though. It's easy.
leave.
Like, yo, man, come on, go.
The only times I really had people at my house was during football games, and everybody would leave when the game was over. So
Because they've been there 6 hours already. Yeah.
Red Zone don't give you no breaks.
Yo,
We used to have 2 TVs set up, one with the Pats game, and then one with Red Zone.
They,
Clutch.
speaking of NFL, they changed the name.
of the Redskins?
Did
Did,
they
they
pick
change
They
it?
dropped it.
Okay.
I
gonna say
heard they were
Darren.
considering the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
So I had this question. Stupid ass fly.
There's
Lucky
a
I'm done.
lot of them going on.
Right.
That's Darren said he hates flies, and then the whole thing happened. But we won't get into that on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
What thing?
Maybe don't be on Facebook. It's fine.
We said
Y'all
we wasn't-
spend a lot of time there, as annoying as the place is.
Shut up.
Like, why do you keep going to that club if you don't like it, dogs?
I didn't tell you like the club.
It's
It's a good environment.
the guys are annoying, but the music's great. I'm gonna go on Darren's page.
So here's my. I don't know what day it was. So
I got time.
Yesterday. I got time. I don't bullshit.
we're not partying or nothing. In my BIM voice. Hey guys, it's in the podcast.
Not on a podcast or anything.
Yeah, podcast. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, it was BIM.
Yeah, see?
So, right, my whole thing is, okay, you can name your team and commemorate, for lack of a better word, because I'm not good with words, I'm not BIM, Native Americans without being offensive.
Mm.
Redskins is offensive.
Yeah.
Right? So there's the Kansas City Chiefs. No one's talking about that because Chiefs is a high person
Right.
in the Native American culture.
And they use the tomahawk or whatever
Yeah.
on the helmet.
Right.
It's not a face. Oh.
Right. Right. So
did it
there's a
right.
way where Washington team could have
Arrowhead, sorry.
edited themselves into and turned it from being derogatory to Native Americans to
Right.
then being like big
Celebratory.
There we go. I told you I'm not BIM.
He's so good with words.
He's so good.
It's just annoying.
I don't read
So
at all. I read one book in the past. Actually, I've read only one book in the past 10 years.
and Darren reads books.
And I'm terrible. with
Why'd
words.
you?
Remember that time he told us? Listen,
And we were like, you read?
yeah, that time. Remember? You remember? So yeah, so I'm like, so the because then they could you still use the same colors, you know, kind of edit their logo to where it's not offensive, but instead they're just like, nah, scrap the whole Native American. If we can't
Right,
be offensive,
right.
fuck it. Fuck it. Call them the wizards. Call them the butterflies. I don't give a fuck.
In fact, they could have gone as far as to meet with Native American tribes.
And
Be like,
ask
what
them-
can we come up with?
And not even just ask them, learn first, and then say, what do you, if they let them choose, if they let a
That'd be
tribe or a few
dope.
tribes or the nearest tribe choose the team name, you talk about brownie points.
That'd be dope.
And that
That would be fire.
And that would be
Oh, shit, I just
a
thought of
big
that.
step for humanity.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow. Got a whole culture on your side.
Wow.
But instead, they're like, scrap the whole thing. Fine, you want to change the name? Fuck it. Marbles, the Washington Marbles. I don't give a fuck.
They really made it mad difficult for no reason.
Why would I get
Oh, my
myself in
goodness.
trouble by saying this? So it's like when a woman find out she's wrong about
Go,
something.
I'm here, go.
Yeah. And you're like, that's wrong. You can't do it. You're fine. Do whatever you want. I don't even care anymore. And then storm out. But it's not right though. that's not how it goes, baby. That's not how it
But I was
goes.
just telling you.
But that's not it.
That the-
do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care.
But the square peg doesn't go in the round.
But that's
Or
not
even
how
better
it-
than that, you're like, this cup is red. And she's like, no, it's not. This cup is red. No, it's not. And you this cup is red. Why are you
Why
yelling,
you
though?
yelling? Why you
Read me.
Bib's whole life is in this podcast right now.
But why are you yelling? It ain't even that serious. And then she walks off.
Oh, dear.
Man, that woman is great. See?
That's why we go fishing and shit like that.
You're just reeling up the fish. Going, I wish that was my job.
I wish I'd be yanked away from my home life.
Just
That fish fry like,
Yes.
hello.
And then Darren just taking his time.
Hello. She's trying to save
She's
you.
looking at me. She's looking at
And
me.
the wife is like, "You got something in your mouth? Is that a hook in your mouth? It's fine, dear. It's fine." It's fine. She's coming. All right, man. All right. Can we move this?
This lazy ass Darren was like, oh, I caught a fish. What?
I didn't know, guys.
He's just pissed off at you. Like, this guy here. Give it to your cousin. He knows what he's doing, stupid. Stupid.
I need to learn though. Who want to say something?
I don't know.
Shit.
I don't know.
We're about to get into something.
Yeah, anytime. Good times. Yeah, we can rap, man. We're
God
fine.
damn it, there was something we were about to talk about.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Jen, were you here for that?
Yes. Jen, we let Jen talk and then you were like, fuck.
happened?
It was going to be funny too.
It was talking about why you yelling and you saying they storm out.
It was just before that. All right, whatever. I don't care.
Sorry. You're going to listen back like, I got it.
It's gonna be as soon as every time we do this, as soon as the cameras go off.
Yeah. Shout out to people that listen to us. I don't know why you do.
Shout out to people that listen to us.
Nah, for real, we love y'all, for real, man. Y'all
Yes,
dope
yes.
and shit.
And if we have singles, we need you guys to and participate.
Or if you know a single person that might be open to this.
Or if you're a single person who might be, you don't have to commit. You can say, you know what, I might be into this depending on how you guys set it up.
Yeah.
And then we can all collaborate together.
Yeah.
Make everyone comfortable.
It's a fact.
Because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, if you meet another pod listener who may happen to be single, you already know you like-minded because to listen to this shit,
Yeah,
shit.
You gotta be soulmates.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? And
Sounds like Darren's stumbling on something.
No, yeah. It's dumb. I almost wanted to.
No, it's not. Go.
go, Darren, go.
I feel like lately the universe has been trying to communicate with me through animals, and it's just like
Okay.
it's terrible. It's
Unexpected.
yeah. I told you we should have ended.
No, it's fine. Go ahead to expound,
It's
brother.
just weird things happen with animals to me lately, and it's like, what the fuck is happening? I.e.,
Let's go.
the other night it was like 11:30 ish. Me and the wife were like, "Oh, hungry." Didn't feel like anything in the house, so we order calzones.
I love calzones.
Me
It's
too.
so delicious.
So
They're pockets of
So
pizza.
tasty.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I order it. I said I go pick it up. I'm driving down the street near here, and I see there's an animal on the road, like roadkill. I'm like, "Rah, rah." So I put my car to go over it, and I could just before I could tell what it before I maneuvered out the way,
Boy.
I can tell it's a rabbit because I can see the ears. But it's like this. It's down,
Okay.
right? It's down. It's down.
We know what dead means.
Yo, you guys have to know, right?
Okay.
So whatever. I go down the street, boom. I'm like, have a little
Not
freak
boom.
out. I get my calzones. Excited. I go back down the same street, and I'm looking. I just happened to look kind of where I was, and I notice I don't see the roadkill anymore. Instead, I look, and I'm like, where'd it go? And I look to the curb, and the bunny's sitting there up like, he's looking at me.
Darren.
This is creepy. Yeah, this is mad
The way he looked at you, I was in fear for you.
He was straight. He was up. His ears were up in the world, and he was just like. I shut off my radio and I was like,
Serious when you cut the music on.
yo, I kept driving. I was like,
So, Darren, when you demonstrated so elegantly
I think Jen's leaving.
the dead rabbit, how did you know it was dead when you drove over it?
What rabbit just be laying down like that?
You ever seen a rabbit take a nap?
No. His legs, I'm sure his legs were like mangled.
How do you nap? Do you look normal?
Why he got napped in the middle of the fucking street?
The earth is his turf. He don't have a house.
You're right.
Was there any blood? Was his guts out?
I didn't.
Nothing.
I'm squeamish at that stuff, so I closed my eyes and screamed, and I went over him.
What if?
Regardless if he was dead or not. Nah.
Darren brought him back to life.
When
That's
did-
his soulmate.
When he got
He's outside
back
now
up,
waiting for you.
When he got back
Pet
up,
cemetery
why did
ass
he
shit.
just sit there and wait for me to run back around?
Because you want to say, yo, fam, I was sleeping. Yo. Where he at? Now I'm waiting. Where he at? Yo, I was having the best sleep.
Yo, I was dreaming I was a human, my nigga. I had to go to work and everything, nigga. I was supposed to punch in, and here you come.
Oh, God.
Here you guys.
You think rabbits and stuff like dream of being humans?
I mean, yeah. Well, about being or humans, period.
Being human, not human beings.
But not, so about humans is just
No,
humans.
about being a human.
Just being, actually being that thing that they see moving about.
I'm sorry. I should have brought this up.
Also,
I'll get back to you on that.
okay. Do you have dreams of being like non-human? Like, do you ever dream that you're a fish, or dream that you're speaking another language or something?
Language, yes. But I'm always me in my dream.
Really?
Even though I can't see me because I'm looking through my eyes.
Can you see other people in your dream?
Yeah.
Like, let's say I'm in your dream. You see me.
Seen you mad times.
I
Was
feel
he
like.
naked?
No, that's weird.
I just had to catch you real quick.
I feel like I see.
You won't catch me, man.
I feel like I'll know you're in my dream, but I don't see you. I feel like I don't see anything.
Do you ever get like, I'm sure you get deja vu,
Yeah, all the time.
but never about like a person, this first that you never met before, like, yo, I've seen you somewhere, or like, because I've met people.
Oh, a few times.
I've met people that I've dreamt about
Oh,
and didn't know. Yeah.
that's scary.
No, bro. That's connecting me to the universe and everything. I don't like how y'all looked at each other without even asking. You didn't inquire. Y'all didn't say, "Ooh, interesting." Nothing. Y'all didn't give a fuck. That's fine. End the podcast. Jen, say something.
Georgia Governor Brian Kemp sues Atlanta mayor over city's face mask mandate. Hold up, time out. Wait a minute. Slow down. Did you guys hear what I said? The governor of Georgia, who's been so anti-shut the state down, and then the mayor of Atlanta, who's been like, nah, we got to be careful about this shit. So she made a mandate in her city of Atlanta that people have to wear masks, and the governor of the state is like, nah, fuck that, I'm suing her. We can't do that. Thank you. Let's sit back down.
Bye, guys.
No.
You know what?
No, I'm just going to read it to you real quick.
Because the mayor of Atlanta is black
Black
woman,
woman.
right?
And
So
he's a white
I
man.
protect black women, so I'm here for this.
Georgia's governor on Thursday sued Atlanta's mayor over that city's mask law, a day after the governor banned local governments from requiring the coverings that health experts say help to stop spread. Why would you ban local governments from requiring face masks?
They're really politicizing the fuck out of this thing.
It is so wild.
So what happens though? Because Walmart, CVS, and a bunch of stores just said
Across the country.
they're requiring it across. So what is he gonna do about the Walmarts and whatnot?
Because he
Because he can't tell them
thing
what to
in
do.
Georgia.
Yeah. So he can't say no. They're fine to walk in without it because that's gonna be an issue now.
Yeah.
The governor says no, don't worry about the mask shit. But Walmart's at the door like, nah, nigga, you can't get in the club without a mask.
Like, because when he first wanted to open the state up, and Atlanta was like, no, this isn't safe. You're telling people to go to salons and barbershops,
Right.
but this is really targeting the people of the city, not
Her city.
Her
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
You know, the black people, not the people living in the rural areas who are living spread apart. And even then, she couldn't shut the city down because the states of the city, the state's open.
Right.
And so now she's like, okay, well, if we're gonna be open, people got to wear a mask.
At least, yeah.
And he's like, no. Why?
Yeah.
He probably don't even go to Atlanta.
No, of course not. That's why he don't care. His people don't live around there. He don't care. They're in the woods. They have their acreage. They're protected. Yeah, that's trash. And seeing what's going on in other states, why are we still fighting this thing? It's ridiculous. We suck.
I'm still annoyed by the nurses. Not by the nurses. I'm annoyed that I heard nurses from Texas and Florida saying on the news, our ERs are overwhelmed. This is like nothing I've ever seen before. I'm like, this is deja vu.
Shit.
4 months ago, people in New York were saying the exact same words.
Yeah.
And so we're still on TV acting like we're surprised by this. How?
That's country at the highest level. It's that guy, and then
Highest
it trickles
level is the
down.
lowest level.
Yeah. That's where we
Come on,
end
guys.
it. And you know why Darren's not here helping to back a black woman?
We're not going to do that.
It's because
He's not a
Darren.
Republican.
It's because
He's
Darren
not a Republican.
doesn't protect black women. Right?
Darren, you're not even here to
Darren, in
defend
fact, wants
yourself?
to be a black woman.
Whoa.
And here we are, like 3 months in, and Darren still ain't had the chicken conversation with his neighbor because he don't care about black people. That was another episode of Please
chicken.
Delete This.
I sit down.
Can't
and
about
now,
chicken.
Now you want to end it.
That was
What about
episode
watermelon?
316
Which one
of the Please.
You're two. All right, listen. All right, listen.
Darren's funny.
I'll turn you back up. I was rude. I'm sorry.
Oh, Darren's so nice. I'd be like, fuck this nigga. Bitch ass nigga. You are muted, nigga.
Oh, that is not true. I love my black sisters.
Of course you do.
I do. I have plenty of black sisters.
Don't do that. That's when you do that. When you do that.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
No, it's not a joke. He does, but he don't. You can't win either way. Sorry.
I can't. Everybody knows I love black people because I am a black person myself. I have
Of course,
black children,
you love
and
Terry
I love
Crews. And everybody, hey, that was episode 412 of the Please Delete This podcast.
I love Terry Crews. I just don't like what he believes in.
You love him like you know him personally?
No, I don't know Terry like that.
Oh, you like his characters that he plays on.
Yeah. I just don't like what he believes. I don't see why that means you have to like not like the person because you don't like what they believe.
Do you like him on screen?
I don't know him any different, so.
Well, what you do know of him.
Like it's not like I'm like, let me hit up Terry, see what he's doing.
You see him, you gonna dap him up?
I guess.
Probably
You gonna
does
have a
touch
hard
his muscles.
conversation with him?
What'd you say?
Huh?
What? I would touch his muscles. Why is it still going?
That was episode 23 of the Please Delete This
No,
podcast.
it wasn't, Ben.
The episode pi
Episode 5.
But it wasn't.
3.14159.
How far can you go? Oh,
Only like 10 digits.
that's impressive still.
535.
There's a song to it, and my kids know
Oh wow!
the whole
Jeez.
I love that.
Nerds.
yeah.
I love that.
But it will
It's
add
not
no
episode
value to their
23.
life.
It's
Tell
not-
them forget the song.
I know.
It won't make them no more money.
We're not on episode 23 though.
30
Episode 45?
37 and a half.
No, guys.
Beverly Hills
No.
90210.
No.
Oh.
Cop. Oh, no.
No.
Naked Gun 33 and a half.
No.
33 and a third.
33 and a third.
Yeah, 33 and a third. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm not really Jackie Moon, guys. It's Genevieve.
It's Jen.
It's
It's Jen. Sorry, we should have said it earlier.
I didn't mean to trick you. It's Genevieve.
Everybody listening is like, I don't know who this Jackie Moon woman is, but she's remarkably sound like Jen.
All right, man. Peace, y'all.